Amidst the serene vastness of the open sea, a majestic ship sails toward Marseille. The gentle waves caress its hull as the coastline beckons with promise and adventure. The journey unfolds, and dreams draw nearer with every nautical mile. Together they ride, hand in hand, hearts beating as one. The horse's rhythmic gallop carries them through fields of dreams, where love knows no bounds. A young man arrives at the grand mansion. Cheers and laughter fill the air as they celebrate his success with a lavish afternoon banquet. Two friends swim and relax on the yacht, surrounded by a magnificent view. The sun glistens on the water, laughter and tranquility fill the air. In the dark, foreboding walls of Chateau d'If, a desperate soul hatches a daring plan. Hidden in a body bag, he is carried out of the prison's depths. Against all odds, he breaks free and plunges into the cold embrace of the sea. Stroke by stroke, he swims tirelessly, the shoreline a beacon of hope and freedom. After his daring escape, Edmund returned to the place of his childhood. The once vibrant home now stood empty, echoing with memories of laughter and love. He took a long, sullen walk through the deserted gardens, each step heavy with the weight of the past and the silence of the present. The camera panned out to an aerial view of the estate, emphasizing its loneliness. The vast, empty grounds mirrored the emptiness Edmund felt inside. After the discovery, he made a bold decision. He would embark on a journey by boat to an uncharted island, driven by the promise of treasure the priest had spoken of. The vast, unknown waters lay ahead, filled with both danger and hope. The sea was peaceful, its gentle waves lapping against the boat. It seemed to remind Edmund that there is always a calm after the storm. As he sailed towards the uncharted island, Edmund arrived on the island, determined to find the clues he had been told about. He paused and gazed at the sea, surveying the place where he should be. With a deep breath, he descended the stone staircase, each step taken with care to avoid falling to the stony depths below. The air was filled with the sound of waves gently crashing against the rocks. His search led him to an ancient statue, which concealed a secret passageway. As he descended, he was stunned by the sight before him, more gold and jewels than he had ever seen in his lifetime. The camera pans out, revealing the intricate stone architecture that nature had meticulously crafted over the years. Years later, Edmund had become incredibly wealthy. Two gentlemen on horseback rode into Edmund's grand estate, their eyes wide with awe, his mansion and estate sprawling and magnificent. Filled with lush green pastures, the grand mansion stood tall and majestic, visually striking amidst the surrounding greenery and trees. The vibrant landscape highlighted the estate's grandeur, making it a breathtaking sight to behold. One day, Fernand and his son visited, their eyes wide with awe at the majestic beauty surrounding them. As they were escorted by Jacopo inside the mansion, they couldn't help but look around in awe. The interior was vast and grand, with regal architecture that exuded elegance and sophistication at every turn. Little did Fernand know, he was standing in the home of Edmund, the man he once wronged. One afternoon, Edmund and Andre ventured into the woods to hunt deer. They rode on horseback, with a lush green forest stretching out ahead of them. With them were Fernand and his friends, unaware they were in Edmund's company. Mounted on horseback, they followed the deer's trail, accompanied by a pack of eager dogs. Together, they scoured the forest, the thrill of the hunt in the air. The camera captures them riding their horses, then shifts to an aerial view, revealing the vast expanse of the lush green forest ahead. Edmund rode on horseback, making his way to his father's grave to pay his respects. He spent a quiet moment reflecting on his father's memory. With a heavy heart, he turned back and rode towards his grand mansion, the place he now calls home. The mansion, always majestic no matter the camera's distance, stood proudly. In the middle of the patio, the Templar statue knelt with his sword as if guarding the grand estate. The afternoon was gloomy as a hooded figure ascended into the mansion. It must have been Edmund. The next day, he stood face to face with Albert in a pistol duel. Edmund, calm and composed, aimed at the nervous child. Haiti and Albert were together. The plan of revenge had gone awry as Haiti fell in love with Albert, leaving Edmond powerless to change it. The Templar statue gazed down as Fernand arrived at Edmond's house, ready to challenge him, now knowing he had orchestrated everything. The epic duel raged on, Fernand versus Edmond, with swords. Edmond, on his knees and wounded, watched as Fernand, also injured, picked up his sword to strike. But in a sudden turn of events, Fernand fell to the ground. Edmond, feeling a last-minute surge of mercy, couldn't finish his revenge. Fernand, bleeding and groaning, was left behind as Edmond walked away. The camera panned out, revealing the grandeur of Edmond Dante's estate, the Count of Monte Cristo. The Count of Monte Cristo now plans to sail around the world with peace in his heart.